Hello, hello. It's been a while, Toby Foster Memes fans, or TFM fans. So, what am I doing back? What is this? Am I making content? No, I'm not making content, even though this is content. What I'm going to be making is just random streams of consciousness, and I'll just keep speaking whatever words come into my mind, for a few reasons mainly. This channel has never been, for a while at least, it's never been about making mass appealing content or getting big. It's always sort of been more of a passion project, an inside joke, and recently I've just been working like a madman. All my life has been consumed by work, and I'm getting some good results out of that, I can't lie, but I just miss having a very simple creative outlet like TFM, and I've always been fascinated by the concept of journaling, and I sort of wanted to keep a diary or something like that. There's been a few times I tried to see how it works for me, but I could never bring myself to do it every day, mainly, but not because I didn't want to, but I kept going places and forgetting my fucking notebook, diary and pen and shit like that. But what I have with me every day is a phone. So wherever I am, whether it's at work or in my bedroom, I can just whip the bad boy out and just start saying whatever pops into my head. So it's not necessarily about entertaining people, or I mean, if you find it funny and enjoyable, please go ahead, listen, man. No one's stopping you. But it's just mainly about making quick and easy content to appeal myself. Wait, no, it's not about making content at all. It's about me, just about me. It's gonna be a very selfish channel from now on. But I just want to see a number of videos go up, and I want to say more words and create more things. And I'd rather create more things than less things, even if those things are bad things. Like right now, for example, you can see me playing some web fishing. I think you will in the future, because I've not recorded that part yet, but I want to play some web fishing, so that's what I'm going to record. And so just chatting like this and playing games is stuff I want to do, but now it seems more productive, and it's like a creative outlet. And if I just get in the habit of doing it every day for 10 minutes, that is going to be a banging formula, mate, just to make me feel happy, I suppose. Not that I'm unhappy, on the contrary, I've been happier than I have been, but I have had a lot more pressure on me than I ever have been as well. So I need to find a way to release that, because I've always been creating stuff, no matter what situation I'm in. I've always been passionate about my music, and I've been working on different musical projects. This sort of reminds me of when I was a youngin' and I had a bunch of ambient and noise projects. So yeah, some of them, if you want to go find them, if you can find them, please, if you can actually find them, let me know, because I think I uploaded them somewhere on SoundCloud, but I forgot about them. One was a noise project called Anxiety Nightmare, released one EP called Portal, and that was sampling some shit I really liked, like Resident Evil and all these weird things I could find, messing around with mixing desks and no input mixing. That was a whole lot of fun. What's another project I did? Old project, oh yeah, Waiting for a Crucifixion, my one-man black metal project. That was fucking hilarious, dude. It was me with a acoustic guitar, like my dad's guitar. I can barely play guitar, to be honest with you. And I've got my shitty little laptop mic on, and I just went with my guitar, and then I just distorted the shit out of it in Audacity, which sounded like ass. I downloaded sorry, I forgot to say, I downloaded a blast beat first, and I played to the blast beat from YouTube, and I did my shitty little vocals, which was sort of whisper screams at the time, because I couldn't really scream. I wasn't a very good vocalist in any capacity, but it was something like frozen dark in the morning. And I'm kind of happy I did that, because I look back on my 14-year-old self and I was like, you know what, I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you made something. Because I suppose maybe this only applies to some people. Not everyone's a creative. And ever since I moved to a hipster city, I've been talking like this, but what I'm trying to say is, not everyone feels the need to create, but since I was a kid, I always felt that need, and I did do a lot with it, don't get me wrong, but I just wish I did more. And I think even if you're not very creatively minded, just making stuff is good. Even if it's terrible, even if it's cringe, you can always look back on it and be like, wow, this is what I was thinking at this point in my life. And it's just so many memories. It's like a little time capsule. Every time you look back at an old piece of anything you've made, be it a 3D model, a song, drawing, YouTube video. I'm really sad I deleted my old Minecraft Let's Plays from when I was 12, because I'm sure they'd be cringe, right? But I wanna sometimes you just wanna relive those moments, and now I can't see that. I can't even show it to my partner, look Look how much of a goofy child I was. And I wish I could. That's why a lot of the videos on the TFM channel haven't been deleted, even though they are cringe to me. And I knew they would be, to be honest, but I'm happy I got to practice creating, because it also helps me in going forwards into like studies and work and shit like that. Because like, yeah, you can laugh at them and be like, "Whoa, how is this man screaming over a picture of Toby Foster? How is that going to help him in life?" But yeah, I learned how to edit things, because I was always an audio person, and there's things I tried with audio that I now know I would never do again, and it's sort of helped me create some fundamentals. Even like my editing's very basic, like just making more stuff, expanding my horizons, and I'm very thankful I did those videos, even if they suck, and I'll be making more videos. So if you want to see more, yeah, I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm here for myself. I'm fully expecting the video to have like 2 views, because there's not going to be any promotion. And the next video after this one, which is going to be another 10 minutes of rambling, will also have no views. Sometimes I might have a focused ramble, like if something happens to me at work and I get really pissed off, and I'll be like, right, I need to get the shit out, or that motherfucker, I'll kill him. And maybe that'll be the case. Maybe it won't. You know, the older I get, the more sort of non-confrontational I get. I suppose you could call me a pussy for that, but it's more so the fact that I don't think it's worth it. Like, and that does also sound very like teacher, like say no to drugs, kids. Don't fight back if someone punches you. That's not what I mean. It's just sort of like, I don't have the time, energy, can't be fucking bothered. Man, like, I don't know, there's been times where I've got into like a little bit of a scuffle, and then like, people are like, "Oh, come on, finish it, pussy, fight me. But then I was like, no, I'm not going to. There's no point. There's very few people I want to like, it's on site with, like I'll keep swinging at you. Because when I was a kid, that was definitely my mindset. I think moving to a foreign country as a kid and having Polish parents who, I mean, I know they're trying to do their best, because they told me like, "Oh, if anyone ever punches you, you punch them back twice as hard. Don't let yourself be bullied." And I honestly, I get where they're coming from, because that's probably the advice they got. But for me, being in this foreign place, it sort of made me develop this mindset of like, holy shit, everyone's out to get me. So if I interpreted something as a slight threat, it'd be like, right, I'm fucking swinging, bruv. And I was probably like that until year 9, because, yeah, I don't know, I was just, yeah, I think the more scared I was, the more violent I was. And now that I'm not really scared of a lot of people, I don't really see the point in physical or sort of confrontation as well. I will confront someone, but I won't try and be hostile about it ever. Like, sometimes I'll be passive aggressive because I'm really annoyed with someone who's being really stupid. And I'm like, right, I've been stupid too. I gotta like put myself in their shoes, and then sometimes that might manifest as passive aggression, but it's never my intention. Never my intention to get into fights or be hostile. I'm just trying to get along with my life, to be honest. I got my goals, and I'm sure they do too, and I don't have time to waste, to be honest. I have to get back to fishing in this fishing game, because I gotta reach rank 50 at some point. Also, like, I really love chill games. I don't really play games too often. The only 2 types of games I do play is chill games like this, like webfishing and old school RuneScape. And also, like, me and my girlfriend will get a game, and then we'll play for it in, like, a day or 2 or 3. Like, I love single-player story games, like horror shit. Like, Crow Country's been one I've played for recently, and that game is mad, bro. If you like old survival horror, like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 1, it's got all those vibes, but better. Like, even if, I'm not sounding it well, but if you couldn't get into those games, it's still got a lot of these characteristics that you may have enjoyed, but also like the puzzles in that game was so good. And I'm not even like a huge fan of puzzle survival horror, but that turned me into like a huge fan for that puzzle shit, bro, because they're so well designed. Everything in that art style is so charming. It's like a little 3D, just in this 3D theme park. It's so awesome. And I think I might play some of that actually once I finish recording this, to be honest. And I might play it more, because it's quite cozy, even though it's supposed to be a horror game. It's a cozy one. And I'm just like, I'm a sucker for cozy shit, bro. Even stuff that's not intended to be cozy. Like, for example, Metal Gear Solid 3, that's been something I'm playing recently. I know I said I've not played video games, and I'm listening at 5 different ones. But, you know, it's just a little phase I'm going through right now. I find that game so cozy, even if there's like a fucking scene where Snake's getting tortured, bro, you're like, oh, this takes me back to my childhood. And I still know where every fucking guard is, at least in the early section of that game, because I played it through so much. So up until like sort of mid-game, I can like play that shit with my eyes closed. And maybe I'll try, maybe I'll fail. Who knows? Anyway, we're approaching the 10-minute mark. I'm going to make this one probably around 11 minutes, my first entry in the Toby Foster Rambles. Toby Foster Spews. I think Toby Foster Spews is a good thing to call it, because then no one wants to click on a video titled Toby Foster Spews. So it makes it more exclusive. It's just for me and potentially one other person who watches through all these rambles, and I'm very appreciative, because this is going to be absolutely terrible. This is not good content. But if you like it, I'm glad you do, because this is for me, and we might be good friends, and then we can high five and give it to a chippy and get some chips and curry sauce. That's what I had on the way back here, to be honest. Don't tell the missus that that's what I was like 30 minutes late. Some man will be like, oh, I'm out cheating on my wife, but me, I'm out cheating on her meals, bro. I'm out getting that extra bag of chips